Fall is in the air. Hey everyone, Scott Hansen here. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3, presented by Lowe's. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals at home to take on the New York Jets. And it's Marvin Harrison Jr. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. 71 yards to the house. The Cardinals are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. Next up, let's get a look at what's going on between the Rams and Falcons doing battle in Atlanta. And it's Puka Nacua. He's going to stretch the field here, and this one is on target. 49 yards for the touchdown. The Rams able to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. They win it in the final moments. Early season injuries starting to pile up. Here's the injury report for Week 3. The big story comes from the Indianapolis Colts and their outstanding cover corner. He suffered what appears to be a pretty substantial knee injury. He'll likely be sidelined for about a month, possibly even a little less than that. A number of fine performances around the league here in the first month of the season. Time now to name the Player of the Week for Week 3. And we'll spotlight this man, Bryce Young. He was simply unstoppable in the win at Minnesota. Whatever the defense tried to throw at him, he had the answer. Nothing worked. A look now at this week's top performers in the NFL. From there, we give you a look at the league leaders in rushing through 3 weeks of play, some of the usual suspects populating this list. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings.
Your 2028 Minnesota Vikings.
On the visitors' sideline for the Eagles, wide receiver Devontae Smith. Over 100 yards receiving for him in the win last week. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. And the return will bring him to the 28-yard line. And that's where the offense will get going for the first time in this one. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. By the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, it's going to be a hard group to beat.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
That run on first down lost a couple, so it's 2nd and 12. To throw, Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and
that one intercepted on the third play of the game. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Down and goal at the 8-yard line.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Down at the 2-yard line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up
Second and goal. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Offense.
The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jahan Campbell.
so you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Back up to his own goal line, Hurts. He'll step up and run, and he won't try to risk much more, sliding down a gain of 3. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. See what they have for 2nd and 7. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
14-yard line.
Well, this game's kind of turned into a rock fight. They're just kind of throwing the ball back and forth to each other, and now everyone just needs to take a deep breath, settle in, get a couple first downs, and just realize, all right, we're going to do some things on defense to give ourselves a chance. Now we got to maintain possession of the ball on offense and go get some points.
2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Out to his right. This is toward the side of the end zone. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
Point after.
The extra point is good. The Vikings will take a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. His pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At
2nd
the
down
Eagles'
and
9-yard
3.
line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run. And he's going to be brought down short of the first down by a couple of yards. So we'll have third and short coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Here's McCarthy. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
Mike, I can't tell you how many times I've heard offensive line coaches, run game coordinators, they stand up there and they tell these backs, we're going to try to get a hat on a hat. We're going to... These guys off as we can, but we can't block them all. You need to be your own blocker. As a running back down on the goal line, hit it, no hesitation, run with pad level and power, and punch it in.
This will be returned from the 6, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense back onto the field for their next possession. They're in an early hole, 14-0. They'll start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. After being burnt with the picks on the last drive, this time smartly throwing it away.
Brings up second and
Maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
Rolling to the left. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
On third down, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. 31 yards. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. The numbers that White had on the ground last week, 17 carries for 113 yards and a score. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. That's Goddard in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Dallas Turner gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Braden Mann to punch it away for the Eagles. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. He's going to tuck it and go. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And he is buried in the backfield. Loss of a couple. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Well, they come to... Easy one to convert. Third and very long. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the Eagles' 44-yard line.
To throw is McCarthy. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. Reek Woolen, the fine corner, coming on the blitz, gets to the quarterback.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, 14-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. We'll send out the punt team and the kicks away. And this will work out well.
The Eagles
touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start first and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
On third down, here's Hurts. And he's going to be taken down back at his own 2-yard line.
Loss of 6 yards.
I'm not sure any play has a greater impact than all. Forcing a safety on defense. Not only do you get the 2 points, but you give the ball back to your offense to try to add more on.
Tough spot for a punter, but he gets this one out of here.
The Vikings take over.
The Vikings offense make their way out to take over once more. You check out their recent possessions. They had to punt last time around. See if they can sustain more offense here. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and the defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To throw, it's McCarthy. That is intercepted. Picked off by Javon.
Yeah, with this running the routes for my receivers bullshit is really annoying. It's really fucking annoying.
You have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. The receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
To throw is Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And Hurts wisely going to slide after he's picked up the 1st down.
It's a gain of
The
17
defensive line
yards.
has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Thrown left side.
Well, that's what happens. You play cover 3. I've literally called it one time this game.
That was a big-time answer.
I literally called it one time this game.
They really needed it. I mean, this
Whenever I
game
want to give them something, that's what I
was
just
starting to
call
get
it.
away, didn't it,
Fucking
Mike?
crap.
I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
The kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 14, Eagles 7.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Vikings offense ready for this next possession. On 1st down, here's Shipley. And he'll get about 5. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Once again, they'll give it to Shipley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Andrew Makuba from his safety spot to make the stop. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
4 brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That one too far out in front.
Yeah, they just hold my players and shit. I mean,
He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And now it's 4th down.
it's fucking ridiculous.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Turnover on downs.
On 1st down, it's White. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Intercepted twice in the first half already. Wise to get the message and just throw that one away. It's incomplete. It is 3rd and long. Hurts to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things. Defensively, it'll set up a 4th down. Man now, out to punt. His kick is away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up.
Bro, they need to chill with the pressure in this game. It's ridiculous, man. Whenever they need something, I can't go back to throw or anything. I just get fucking hit the second I roll back.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down.
Yeah, I mean, they're constantly putting me in a bad spot. Constantly, like every fucking goddamn drive.
Getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy.
Yeah, but like no one can block apparently.
Take him down as he couldn't get a throw.
With 3 fucking plays in a row.
On comes the punter now.
If I'm not throwing a pick, I'm getting sacked. This is fucking ridiculous.
This is taken at the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Eagles offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And in motion is Brown. On play action, Hurts. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. On 2nd down, Hurts. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here, we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down. Have some more.
Damn, he's standing back there just waiting for people to get open. I take 2 steps, I'm getting hit. It's fucking stupid.
That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the
Again, Hurts. He'll step up and run this. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Hurts. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. 3rd time punt team has been summoned in this first half. Kicks away. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Flush to his right. There's a throw right.
Why are we stopping?
It's going to be incomplete.
Like, why are we stopping? I had you fucking, like...
up until this point, Mike,
Jesus Christ.
Backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
He'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Throwing again is McCarthy. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Rolling right, taking off, and a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout.
And 8.
The Vikings looking for 3, bring out the field goal unit. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick, and hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. For the 3rd quarter. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another.
They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry. Now, faking the give. A throw here, right side. Falls incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison.
Intended for
Second and 10.
Addison. Incomplete.
To throw, here's Willis. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. It's a pickup of 12. It'll be a Vikings first down.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Willis. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Jalen Redmond
brings up 2nd
in there to
and
drop him that
17
time.
at the
It's a
28-yard
loss
line.
of 7. Throwing, Willis. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And third down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 8.
19 Tiger.
Willis to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And less than a yard.
To throw is Willis. That's going to be caught. And he's not.
And of course, it's perfect. It's perfectly covered.
Behind the line.
It's perfectly covered, of course. They don't blitz or anything. They're not aggressive. They sit back and right there and sit there. But any other play, they come right in and I get hit the second I try to throw the ball.
A first down throw for Hurts. They'll set up the screen to White. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
Philadelphia.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down.
Jalen Hurts.
Dallas Turner. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. Second and long coming up. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance. Their lead.
At the 31-yard line.
They're covering the screen perfect. It's unbelievable. It's like they know what I'm doing.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Minnesota. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught. He'll be taken down, but just
I'm blown away that wasn't picked. I'm blown away that wasn't picked.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
They'll try to run this one in.
Oh my fucking God, are you kidding me?
Massive humanity.
Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Short. Another shot from the one on second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up.
Personal foul. Face mask.
Yeah, that's when they face mask me, is when I already get in for a touchdown. Unbelievable.
A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the high, or actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive begins with a run by White. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Trying to start this long road back. They've got a 1st down here.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Eagles.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. They'll run over center with White. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
Hurts pass complete.
The minute you commit to anything in this game is when you get beat. The minute I committed to like underneath and kind of pressing them, the minute that happened, they fucking made me pay. The minute that happened, and it's like he was open.
The eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's
The minute I'm telling you, don't commit to something. Don't commit to like,
he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback.
you know, pressing or anything like that, because they'll just fucking kill you. They'll completely make you pay. If you commit, that's your defense, your problem on defense. I think. At least that's mine.
This will be returned from the 6.
You gotta kind of mix up your defense, your defensive backfield stuff.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
My biggest problem is I can't throw the ball, so you know, if they keep doing this shit, I'm just gonna lose.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around.
Yeah, I mean, I'm throwing the ball, and the minute the ball goes out of my hands, or someone's standing where the route ends. There's not much I can do about that. I can't complete a pass now because of this.
Willis. That's thrown right side.
Yeah. Or if they are open, I've got so much pressure on me, I can't make a pass.
Passing game. You see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
I'm running from the left to the right to the left. Look where they're fucking lined up. It's like they know what I'm doing.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Throwing, Willis. Moving to his right. He keeps it himself. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the 3rd. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Probably see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one's to the end zone, but incomplete.
I'm not sure if in a game I've ever been hit so much in my routes. My receivers, they can't go out for a pass. They're just getting hit and held and grabbed and fucking pulled, and it's crazy.
That's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's a run, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield, taken down back at the 3.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open.
Try to be creative in the second that you go back to throw, you're getting fucking hit.
Just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal.
Look at that. I mean, the second I touch the ball, they're like, it's like my players aren't fast and they're fucking flying around.
Inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
That's just a really good drive here in the second half, and you understand what the situation calls for. You have the lead, second half, continue to control the clock, continue to convert and get fresh sets of downs, come away with points, and just try to continue to extend this lead.
The Eagles offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Let's go back through their earlier possessions, and a lot of them, Greg, have ended with the defense going the other way.
And there's no greater indicator in the NFL of success in terms of wins and losses than the turnover battle. And we've seen so many statistics and charts. We can go on and on. The simplest way to say, if you protect the ball, your chance of winning goes up. if you don't protect the ball, your chance of winning goes down. So here they have 3 interceptions, losing fumbles. It's really been a meltdown by multiple guys all across this offense. So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Eagles punt team, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return.
Yeah, like he's faster off from getting blocked than my guy is catching a fucking punt. Like, it's annoying. Like, my guy, it's taking so long today for my guys to get their speed going. That's a big problem. It's like they slowed my team down for some reason.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson.
Except for Johnson, you know, Johnson's, for some reason, bigger, faster, and stronger than everybody on the field. I don't know why. Him specifically.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A 19-yard pickup there. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Willis now to throw. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Eagles 46-yard line.
Viking 18.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Vikings.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Cougar 19. Go.
Another run here with Johnson. A modest gain.
Johnson
Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
19, Tiger, 19.
Now Willis. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Yeah, the one guy that can get open was being hit constantly. He was being hit. This is what they do. I'll show you. Right here. They just hit you in your route. Like, that's all they do is hit you in your routes. That's all they fucking do in this game.
Give or take half of his passes, Mike.
The one guy that can get open, that's the guy that gets fucking ping-ponged around.
Like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
This pass caught right side. It's Allen. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So the Philly offense heading back out. Let's give you a look at what their next few weeks on the schedule look like. They'll be home for the Rams. Then they go to Tennessee. And then lastly, they'll be on the road at Atlanta. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 27.
Shotgun snap and a give to White. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
On the stop. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
Now Hurts. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
There's about 3 people holding on that play.
a gain of 14. First down, Philadelphia.
Now Hurts. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass ball's incomplete. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Hurts. He'll swing this one out to White, and he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Man in motion is Smith. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
You gotta be fucking kidding. You've gotta be fucking fisting me. Like,
They've got it at the 3.
it's unbelievable. This fucking game when they hand people shit, it's so stupid.
Hurts will try it again. They'll try to set up the screen here. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
At the 9-yard line.
To the air again. Hurts. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. And he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Down and goal at the 9-yard line.
Man in motion is Smith. Third and goal for Hurts. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it would...
And he's going to be taken down. They got him. The defense comes up with a stand on fourth and goal. A give, and here's Johnson. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second.
Second and 12 at the 14-yard line.
They'll go again with Johnson. And yet again, his defense giving him nowhere to go. Tackled for a loss. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Now, faking the give. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The 29-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So a win here for the Vikings. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.